Good afternoon, my darlings. I'm a little bit late starting the vlog today. It's been a pretty manic morning, to say the least. It has been like a socially distant Piccadilly circus in the house today. I've not even had time to put any makeup on, but why bother now? We're halfway through the day. So this morning, during our workout, the decorator and the wood specialist chap arrived. We had a few marks on the wood in here, that's why the carpet has been taken up. I don't know if they were here when we moved in or if it might have been the dogs, but either way, we have this chap who came recommended from the old owner. His name is Angus and he's done a fantastic job. The floor, you would never even know there were any marks in here. So he was busy. Our decorator is upstairs doing the bedroom. We also had the window cleaner come, and then finally we had Liz Nicholson come over, and Liz is the owner, or one of the owners, of Nicholson's garden centre. You can't even call it a garden centre, garden emporium in Great Chew, which is near Soho Farmhouse. Charlie and I visited the garden centre, and you'll have seen it in a recent vlog, and we just fell in love. It was an incredible experience. They had so many gorgeous plants there, so many lovely things for the garden, and we realized that they also do garden design services, and we thought it'd be really useful to have an expert come over and give us some advice about the garden. As you know, Charlie and I are very passionate at when it comes to gardening, but we're not that knowledgeable. We're literally learning as we're going, and we're thoroughly enjoying the process, but we thought it'd be fantastic to have a professional come over, and Liz was incredible, so knowledgeable, so passionate. She was so complimentary about the house and the gardens, and she had some incredible ideas, even things that Charlie and I it would never have entered our head. For example, I could probably go around the garden later and show you some of the things she recommended, but one of the main things that she was talking about were garden rooms, so creating different spaces within your garden. Because we're quite lucky to have a pretty big lawn here, it really lends itself to creating different spaces. So have almost like a rose garden area, a really lovely manicured area straight outside the house. She was saying that with the topiary we could actually turn that into a real border with some bushes and have a flower bed in front of it to create that divide. Just so many fantastic ideas. So I've got to send her the actual plans of our garden, and she's going to come up with some really fantastic landscaping ideas for us. So I'm really excited to hear what she has to say. Just from our brainstorming walking around the garden earlier, it was absolutely fascinating. What else has gone on today? I just feel like it's been non-stop. Oh my goodness. We have taken delivery of an antique 19th century French garden furniture set. I actually found this through a virtual antiques fair on Instagram. If I can remember the account, I'll leave it linked down below, but there was an account that last Friday was hosting a virtual antiques fair, and I discovered this other account called Violet Grey Antiques on this virtual antiques fair, and I instantly fell in love with this set. I think it stopped raining, so I'm gonna go outside and show you. So you'll remember that we had the wooden sets out here previously, but would you look at this? Oh my goodness, it's actually pretty chilly today and quite breezy. So this is the set. It is over 200 years old. It's just absolutely gorgeous. We've got this lovely marble top. The iron chairs, it looks like over time people have painted them different colours, but it's actually resulted in this really cool finish. It's not warm enough, unfortunately, to sit outside today, but it's going to be so lovely when we can have drinks and dinner out here. So the two end chairs have got these arms on them, and then the other chairs are armless, and then as you can see, a really beautiful marble top, and then it's on an iron stand. I just think it is so stunning, and it's going to be totally weatherproof. Of course, it's already lasted through many winters, so we don't have to put it away during the winter, which is fantastic. And I just think it's so much more elegant out here than the two wooden tables and chairs we had before. And perfect timing, the sun has just come up. So this was a real splurge. It was not cheap. Antiques normally aren't, but I will leave the Instagram account linked down below in case you would like to have a little mooch around some antiques yourself. And on that topic, we get so many questions about our chimenea. I'm afraid that is also, I don't want to say antique, I'm sure there's a definition as to how old something has to be antique, but it is very old, and I'm afraid I didn't buy it online, so I'm afraid I don't know where it's from. Isn't this view just so lovely? I think the table and chairs look so gorgeous in this setting, and I was just looking out the window while I was eating my lunch, and it's really nice to look out on this as well. When it is warm again, we can obviously put the umbrella up in the stand and have this as a little sheltered area. It's really strange today. 1 minute it's blue skies and I just felt a massive splodge of rain. But yeah, it was really interesting. Liz was saying how this area is obviously the area that you first see when you come out of our back door. This is not the main entrance, this is the back door. And it's probably the area that, you know, you spend the most time in. So we should maybe make this quite a pretty and ornamental garden as opposed to what is actually the least, you know, we've done the least with this area. She was saying we should break up the concrete block there and maybe bring in some more flower beds here, a big flower bed and bush border down there. She loved the wildflower garden, and I don't know if you remember, but beyond the herb garden there's an area where we've not planted anything. She was saying we should rip up the flower beds down there and grass it over beyond, you know, beyond the pom-pom trees. So that's a really good idea. Gosh, it's actually so chilly. Let's go back inside. So that's been this morning. I then saw that it was National Cheese Day, and you know when a seed gets planted in your head? I had to have mac and cheese, so I'm embarrassed to show you. I have just polished off a blue cheese and cheddar mac and cheese, and yes, it was as fantastic as it sounds. Charlie's nipped to Waitrose. He finished, I don't know why I'm telling you what Charlie had for lunch, but he had tabbouleh, the leftover from a couple of days ago, for his lunch. So now I just need to posh around and do some tidying. And then I have a few parcels to unbox with you, and any minute now, the estimation was at 2 o'clock and it's now 2:05. We should also be having a knock on the door because our antique French bed that we ordered on Etsy should be arriving all the way from France. That's arriving today. I'm going to put it together, probably in the garage, to see what it looks like, and then we're probably going to ask the local upholsterer for her advice on it because I'm not sure if I'm ready for a project that big, but we'll see. If it looks quite easy for me to reupholster it, then of course I'll give it a go, but it's, yeah, going to be a little bit more challenging than my chairs. And then this afternoon, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to head into the garage and do a little bit more on my chairs. But now it's time for me to tidy up. We have some unboxing to do. Hopefully this is from a company called Olivia's. And what do you think it is, darling? Some lights? Snuffing his face with fruit and nut chocolate.
It's a new light. 2 lights, sorry. I think this one is the light that we were going to have for the sideboard that we're going to put in here.
Okay.
Because I feel like this wall needs some light.
Yeah.
And we want the smaller sideboard, because this is the old wattle and door.
Yeah.
Have we shown people before what it looks like?
I have, but I will show you again. This is the original construction of the house, called Wattle and Daub.
Yeah. So that's cool. What's behind the wall there.
That's amazing.
It's sort of early 15th century.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
My goodness.
So in the 1500s. So yeah, so that's going to go there. And then I believe and hope that this lamp, floor light, is going to be the one for our bedroom.
Epic. Let's get opening.
Spinning like a broken record. For a player, you don't know that many major chords. We hang out and then you get bored, and you leave me here like I'm your landlord. You come back and say
It's a shame not to show you in a grander setting, but this is the beautiful lamp that Charlie just unboxed. This is from a website called Olivia's, and it is so perfect for our master bedroom. It's got the most gorgeous kind of antique mirror effect to the lampshade. This is the kind of antique mirror effect that I'd really like in my walk-in wardrobe. And then it's got a lovely gold base. So pretty. It will look gorgeous in the master bedroom, but for now, it is just looking fabulous on the staircase. And then this is the second lamp. This is really unusual. It kind of reminds me of something that a fisherman might have to guide himself back to the shore, but I think this will be a really beautiful statement lamp in the drawing room once that room gets furnished. And this mirror, honestly, is so spectacular. It makes you wonder why anyone would pay the absolute fortune that genuine antique mirrors cost, because this one is just the most incredible kind of dupe of an antique mirror. I'll leave it linked down below because cost-wise, it was not that scary, and yet quality-wise, it's just absolutely gorgeous. The detail on this really is stunning. We think we're going to put it here and then get a really nice armchair just to kind of create a little bit of a welcome space. So stay tuned to see this little area get transformed. So we've just had to pause our unboxing because it's time to head to the village hall to collect our Friday night pizza. I love that this village does so many fun things like that. And I wanted to share my countryside chic outfit of the afternoon. So these are some new boots from a brand called Le Chameau. Charlie has a pair as well, and they are absolutely gorgeous. The Barber jacket, I knew it was old, but I didn't realise quite how old it was until my mum replied to our Instagram story yesterday letting me know that it was older than I am. It has been re-waxed a few times. And then I've got, ignore the poo bag, got my little Fendi bag, French Connection leggings, and Isabel Marant hoodie. This is how my style has evolved since moving to the countryside. So yeah, we're gonna head to get our pizzas and then continue with the unboxing. And we're coming too! That is epic.
Yeah. Yes, that is $24.50. Brilliant. I'd love to get one of these outfits, they're awesome. Yeah, I'll probably out. Yeah, it's
And it is now the next day, darlings. I promise that the daily vlogs are going to resume. I just had a little bit of a blip, a little bit of a time where I wasn't doing the daily uploads. There's just been a lot going on this week, as I'm sure you guys know, but I have been reading all of your messages of support, your kind words, and I know that no one is finding this time easy right now, so we're gonna try to get back to usual content. So yeah, it's the next day. It's another crazy weather day, blue skies 1 minute and pouring with rain the next minute. But I'm gonna head out to the garage. Charlie is teak oiling the deck chair for the second time, and I'm going to unbox the antique French bed and also hopefully finish one of the green chairs that I've been renovating. So let's see if we can at least get one of those tasks finished today.
Did you call me cause you had to? Cause you know I'd throw your suitcase out the window. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapy.
We had a really lovely delivery today from a company called Board Food, as in B-O-R-D. This would be such a nice gift idea. Our board has come with a selection of cheeses. This sounds delicious. English farmhouse cheddar. I think we've also got some cherries in there. Oh my goodness. Burt's Blue, handcrafted in Cheshire. Oh my gosh, what's this? We've got a little scented candle. Oh, there's even some charcuterie in here.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. This is such, oh my gosh, such a lovely thing to get someone if you perhaps are going over to a dinner party or for a housewarming. I don't know anyone that doesn't like cold meats and cheeses. Oh my gosh, what's this? Real ale chutney. More charcuterie, and that looks absolutely delicious. Charlie and I were going to have a slightly healthier evening tonight, but I don't think I can resist any of this.
Wow, what's that?
Urban cheese maker. I think it might be one of those gooey cheeses that you scrape out with a knife. Oh my goodness, and how beautifully presented. I'm not sure what's in here.
I love how it comes with a candle, like that now.
So lovely. So thank you very much to Board Food. This is a real weekend treat. Did I wake you, Dickie? You're looking like a little bit of a bedhead this evening. Looking like a little bit of a bedhead this evening. Is this what you're cooking tonight?
We've got the aubergine dish, and then we've got a different dish, the radishes, and I've amended it a bit with carrots and garlic and stuff, this one. So we've got the aubergine, roasted aubergine with tamarind and coriander, and then we've got this, and then the chicken.
Yummy.
And asparagus.
What's the chicken?
It's like, they're called chicken shanks.
Right.
Interesting,
What
right?
flavour?
It's like a sort of barbecue-y, I don't know, like a paprika dressing, I think.
Sounds good, mate.
Right.
And herbs from the garden.
Yep.
Delightful. Barbecue chicken.
Barbecued.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
First time trying it all though, so who knows.
Smells incredible.
I had to adjust a couple of the recipes, but the main reason I chose these recipes is because of what we obviously have in the fridge.
So, is that honey glazed carrot, walnut and radish?
Yeah, there's no honey in there. There's garlic, parsley, butter, a bit of butter. So this is the least healthy thing. There's about that much butter.
That's nothing.
No.
What's on the aubergine?
I added tahini. It wasn't on the recipe, but I just thought tahini.
Love tahini. Have you taken a picture of the carrot dish? Because that looks really colourful.
On my new phone.
Hungry man about town. But this is not dinner for doggies. Mummy's made your dinner, but you haven't shown any interest.
We play the long game. We're long dogs, we play the long game.
You are a gorgeous creature. Charlie taking his photo for Hungry Man About Town. Plonker. Look how gorgeous my new, very old table and chairs look just outside the window. So beautiful.
Okay.
Right, let's serve. That looks absolutely scrumptious. Thank you, darling. I've just sat down to edit this video and I have been joined by a very fragrant young man. What have you been rolling in today, my handsome boy? You're very lucky that the people watching this can't smell you. Because while you look handsome and well-groomed, you're actually very, very smelly. But Dexy wants to let you know that nothing else exciting is going to happen today, so I'm going to end the vlog here. Sorry it's not been the most exciting one, but I promise it's going to get so much better tomorrow, because Mummy's going to show you some of the painted bedrooms. And that's going to be really exciting. Thank you for watching. I knew it wouldn't be too long until the youngest one joined, because I love to join my mummy when my mummy's editing. And you have got the worst breath in the world. Yep, that's it. Just yawn in mummy's face.